We begin with breaking news for you. The E. Jean Carroll defamation trial was just adjourned for the entire day here in New York.
Hey everyone, it's David, producer for The Benjamin Dixon Show, and like it or not. Not exactly really serious breaking news, but as you see, the media is treating it as such. The real breaking news is that Alina Habba, Trump attorney, is apparently, according to Team Trump, a Democrat crony interfering in elections. So the current and second trial over Trump's liability for sexually abusing and defaming writer E. Jean Carroll was paused today. And by now, it'll be no surprise that, of course, Team Trump and allies are claiming that by delaying and pausing the current trial, a court which they would like to claim as being controlled by Democrats is interfering in elections because tomorrow is the New Hampshire primary. Here's the thing though, Trump's legal team asked for the case to be adjourned for the day.
Judge did give them an option to proceed with just 8 jurors, but E. Jean Carroll's lawyers said that would be fine, but the Trump team said that they wanted an adjournment for the day.
Honestly, this probably wouldn't be a story just beyond a footnote in the day that the case was paused if it weren't for New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik. She's a Trump ally, and she is also reportedly on the short list of possible Trump VP candidates. So before we get into what actually happened, why court paused, let's take a look at Elise Stefanik's tweet. So Stefanik responded and quoted an account called Johnny MAGA. Johnny MAGA had posted breaking: the judge in Trump's E. Jean Carroll defamation trial just delayed today's trial until tomorrow, the day of the New Hampshire primary. Election interference. And Stefanik amplified the post by saying, "This is blatant election interference. Joe Biden and his Democrat cronies are the true threats to democracy. Trump 2024. So here's what happened.
The E. Jean Carroll defamation trial was just adjourned for the entire day here in New York. Paula, what happened? Donald Trump is there. He is not in New Hampshire, where the primary is about to start in the next 24 hours. What's going on in court?
The judge sent home a juror who felt sick on their way to court this morning, so court is going to be adjourned for the day. Now, the judge also said that Alina Habba and one of her associates, that's former President Trump's lawyer, Alina Habba, tested negative for COVID, but she tested because she said that she had dinner with her parents 3 days ago, and now they have COVID. Now, Habba also said she has a fever and isn't feeling well, but so far she has not tested positive. Now, our reporter inside the court says she does not appear to be wearing a mask. She's also sitting right next to her client, former President Trump. Now, the judge did give them an option to proceed with just 8 jurors. E. Jean Carroll's lawyers said that would be fine, but the Trump team said that they wanted an adjournment for the day. So it appears that there will be no testimony today. They're sending the jury home. And again, the big anticipation today was, will former President Trump take the stand?
Judge Lewis Kaplan was informed that one of the jurors was sick, and the judge asked both sides, Trump and Carroll's legal teams, if they wanted to continue. E. Jean Carroll's attorneys were fine proceeding. Team Trump was not. Alina Habba, one of Trump's most prominent attorneys, she informed the judge that she also was not feeling well, that she had a fever, and that she had been exposed to her parents who had tested positive for COVID. And so she asked that the court be adjourned for the day, and the judge granted it. While Donald Trump did comment and take to Truth Social about it, he wasn't the first person. Elise Stefanik had posted at 10:32 a.m. Trump, a half hour later, at 11 a.m., posted on Truth Social, "I traveled late last night from the great state of New Hampshire to New York to attend one of the many crooked Joe Biden-inspired witch hunt trials. Despite the fact that I was there, on time and on schedule, it was just learned that one of the jurors is, unfortunately, not feeling well, and for that reason, today's session of the trial," he goes on and on about his talking points over E. Jean Carroll and how the case shouldn't actually even be a thing, but you see that he's blaming it on the juror being sick. Honestly, there are things such as this that just can't be made up. The Onion couldn't come up with a better story. I don't even think SNL could come up with a skit as good as this. You have a Trump VP hopeful in Elise Stefanik saying Joe Biden and his Democrat cronies are interfering in a Republican New Hampshire primary. Based on what she's saying, the only real conclusion is that Alina Habba is a Democrat crony. Trump's own attorney is interfering in a Republican primary on behalf of Democrats. That's the only way to read between the lines here. It's just honestly so backwards and ridiculous. So this is where we stand.
I just wanted to reiterate, you said that his attorney, her parents had COVID, tested positive.
Yes.
She has tested negative, but she has had a fever.
Well, that's a twist.
I don't know, let me know, but it definitely sounds like they're accusing Trump's legal team of being cronies for the Democratic Party. I know it's asinine, but I don't see a different way of seeing it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and we'll be back with more.